Welcome to Paws and Claws, where whiskers wiggle, tails wag, and pet lovers learn something new every day. Whether it's meows, barks, or belly flops, we've got your daily dose of adorable and educational. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a tail-wagging moment. And check out our Linktree in the description below for our favorite pet products. Tested, loved, and paw-approved. Because every paw has a story. Welcome to the world of cats. You are now a cat guardian. Your mission is to provide a safe and enriching environment for your feline companion. And let me tell you, the single most important piece of that environment is the litter box. I know it's not the most glamorous topic. We'd rather talk about cute toys or soft beds, but the litter box is the absolute foundation of your cat's confidence and well-being in your home. It's not just a bathroom, it's a communication station. It tells you so much about your cat's health, both physical and emotional. When there's a problem with the box, it's often the first sign that something is wrong in your cat's world. Think about it from your cat's point of view. In the wild, their ancestors had to be very careful about where they eliminated. It was a moment of vulnerability. They needed a safe, clean, and private place. Your indoor cat has those same instincts hardwired into their DNA. They aren't trying to be difficult or spiteful when they avoid the box. They are trying to tell you something. They are communicating a need that isn't being met. My job, and now your job, is to listen to that communication and figure out what they are asking for. A happy cat is a cat who feels secure using their litter box. This guide is your Litter Box 101. We are going to cover everything, from the very basics to the more complex issues. We will talk about the do's and the don'ts, where to place the box, and what to do when problems arise. This isn't just about cleaning up messes. This is about building trust between you and your cat. It's about boosting their cat mojo, that essential confidence that makes a cat truly feel at home. When you get the litter box right, you are laying the groundwork for a beautiful, harmonious relationship with your amazing animal. You are showing them that you understand their needs and that you respect them. So let's get our hands dirty, metaphorically speaking. Let's dive deep into this topic and become true litter box detectives. By the end of this, you will have the knowledge and the tools to create a litter box setup that your cat will love. You will learn how to prevent problems before they even start. This isn't just about avoiding accidents on your carpet. It's about ensuring your cat feels safe, secure, and understood in the territory you share. It's about honoring their primal instincts and creating a space where they can thrive. This is one of the most fundamental acts of love you can show your cat. First, let's talk about the essentials, the non-negotiables of litter box care. The number one rule is this: scoop the box every single day. I cannot stress this enough. Cats are meticulously clean animals. Imagine if you had to use a toilet that was never flushed. You wouldn't want to use it, and neither does your cat. Scooping daily removes the waste, controls odors, and gives you a chance to monitor your cat's health. You can see if their eliminations look normal. This simple daily ritual is the most powerful thing you can do to keep your cat happy with their bathroom situation and prevent a whole host of problems down the line. The second golden rule is the +1 rule for the number of boxes. You should have 1 litter box per cat plus 1 extra. So if you have 1 cat, you need 2 boxes. If you have 2 cats, you need 3 boxes. This isn't about spoiling them, it's about providing choices and preventing resource guarding. Cats can be territorial, and 1 cat might block another's access to a single box. By providing multiple options in different locations, you ensure every cat always has a safe and accessible place to go. This reduces stress and competition, which is crucial in a multi-cat household. Third, you must use the right kind of litter. For the vast majority of cats, a simple, unscented, clumping clay litter is the gold standard. Cats have incredibly sensitive noses, and the floral or perfume scents that we find pleasant can be overwhelming and offensive to them. They prefer a substrate that feels natural under their paws, something soft and sand-like. Avoid litters with strong artificial fragrances, deodorizers, or strange textures like pellets or crystals, at least to start. Stick with the basics. Unscented clumping litter is popular for a reason. It's what most cats prefer. Finally, make sure the box itself is the right size. The rule of thumb is that the litter box should be at least 1.5 times the length of your cat, from their nose to the base of their tail. This gives them enough room to get in, turn around, dig, and cover their waist without feeling cramped. Many commercial litter boxes are actually too small for the average adult cat. Don't be afraid to think outside the box, literally. A large, shallow storage container can make a perfect, spacious litter box that your cat will appreciate far more than a small covered one. Size really does matter. Now let's talk about what not to do. These are the common mistakes that can sabotage your cat's mojo and lead to major litter box avoidance. The first big don't is, do not use covered or hooded litter boxes. I know they are marketed to humans to hide the mess and control odor, but they are a nightmare for cats. A covered box traps odors inside, creating a stinky porta potty effect that cats hate. More importantly, it violates their sense of security. A cat needs to be able to see their surroundings to watch for potential threats. A covered box only has one way in and one way out, which can make a cat feel trapped and vulnerable. Another major mistake is placing the litter box right next to their food and water bowls. Think about it. Would you want to eat your dinner in a public restroom? Of course not. It's unhygienic and just plain unpleasant. Cats have the same instinct. They are hardwired to keep their eating, drinking, and toileting areas separate. Placing them together can cause a great deal of stress and may lead your cat to avoid not only the litter box, but their food and water as well. Always create distinct zones in your home for these different activities to respect their natural behaviors. Whatever you do, do not punish your cat for having an accident outside the box. Rubbing their nose in it, yelling at them, or scolding them is not only cruel, but it is completely ineffective. Your cat will not understand why you are angry. They will only learn to fear you. This creates a negative association with you and with the act of elimination itself, which can make the problem much, much worse. Instead of understanding they should use the box, they might learn to hide from you when they need to go, making the problem harder to solve. Always approach accidents with curiosity, not anger. Finally, do not make sudden drastic changes to the litter or the box. Cats are creatures of habit. If you need to switch to a new type of litter, do it gradually. Start by mixing a small amount of the new litter in with the old, and slowly increase the ratio over a week or two. If you buy a new box, place it next to the old one for a while, and let your cat choose which one they prefer. Abrupt changes can be very unsettling for a cat and can cause them to reject the new setup entirely. Always introduce changes slowly and give your cat time to adjust. Where you place the litter box is just as important as how you maintain it. The perfect location is a spot that is both quiet and accessible. It needs to be a low-traffic area where your cat won't be startled or interrupted by loud noises, sudden movements, or a lot of foot traffic from people or other pets. Think about corners of a living room, a quiet home office, or a spare bathroom. The key is that your cat needs to feel safe and secure when they are in that vulnerable position. A hallway, the middle of the kitchen, or right next to the washing machine are all poor choices. Accessibility is the other side of the coin. The box needs to be easy for your cat to get to at all times. Don't hide it away in a distant basement or up on a high shelf that's difficult to reach, especially for kittens or senior cats with mobility issues. The path to the box should be clear and open. Your cat shouldn't have to navigate an obstacle course to get there. Also, remember the +1 rule and spread the boxes out. Don't just line them all up in a row in one room. Place them in different areas of the house to give your cat convenient options, respecting their territorial layout. One of the worst places you can put a litter box is in a closet or a small enclosed cabinet. Just like with covered boxes, these tight spaces can make a cat feel trapped. They can't see what's going on around them, and they have no escape route if they feel threatened. While it might seem like a good way to hide the box from view, you are prioritizing your own aesthetics over your cat's fundamental need for security. This is a common cause of litter box avoidance. Always choose an open, airy location with good visibility and multiple escape routes. Remember to think about the social dynamics of your home, especially with multiple cats. The litter boxes should be placed in socially significant areas, but not high-traffic ones. This means areas where the cats spend time and where the family's scent is present. A box hidden in a forgotten corner of the basement might feel too isolated. A box in a quiet corner of the family room, on the other hand, allows the cat to feel part of the group while still having the privacy they need. It's a balance between being part of the territory and having a safe personal space within it. Even with the best intentions, problems can still arise. One of the most common issues cat guardians face is inappropriate urination or defecation, meaning the cat is going outside the litter box. This is the #1 behavioral reason cats are surrendered to shelters, but it's almost always a solvable problem. It's your cat's way of waving a giant red flag, screaming that something is wrong. It could be a medical issue, stress, or a problem with the box itself. Your first job is to become a detective and figure out the why behind the behavior. Another frequent complaint is a strong, unpleasant odor. A well-maintained litter box should not stink up your entire house. If you are noticing a persistent smell of ammonia or feces, it's a sign that something in your routine is off. It could be that you aren't scooping frequently enough, or you're not changing out the litter completely on a regular basis. It might also be that you're using a scented litter that is simply masking the odor instead of eliminating it, or that your cat has a health issue causing unusually strong-smelling urine. Odor is a symptom, not the root problem. Some owners report that their cat will go right next to the box but not inside it. This is a classic sign of litter box dissatisfaction. The cat knows this is the right place to go. They made it all the way there, but something about the box itself is preventing them from using it. Perhaps the box is too dirty for their liking. Maybe they don't like the feel of the litter on their paws, or the box is too small and they feel cramped. This near-miss behavior is a very clear piece of communication. Your cat is telling you, "I want to use the box, but I can't. Please fix it." Finally, you might have a cat who digs excessively or flings litter everywhere, creating a huge mess. While some digging is normal behavior, extreme litter flinging can indicate a few things. It could be that the cat is desperately trying to find a clean spot in a dirty box. It might also be that the box is too small and they don't have enough space to dig and cover properly without making a mess. In some cases, it's just a cat with a lot of enthusiasm for digging. While messy, this is often a less serious problem than avoiding the box altogether, but it's still one we can manage. When your cat starts eliminating outside the box, your very first step is always a trip to the veterinarian. You must rule out any underlying medical conditions. Urinary tract infections, bladder stones, kidney disease, and arthritis are all common culprits that can cause pain or discomfort during urination, leading the cat to associate the box with pain. No amount of behavioral modification will work if your cat is sick. Get a clean bill of health from your vet before you start investigating other causes. This is non-negotiable. Once medical issues are ruled out, it's time to play detective. If the box is dirty, the solution is simple. Clean it. Start scooping daily and do a full litter change and box wash with mild soap and water weekly. If the problem is the box itself, try offering a new, larger, uncovered box next to the old one. Use a simple, unscented clumping litter. This cafeteria-style approach lets your cat vote with their paws and show you what they prefer. Don't throw the old box away until they are consistently using the new one. Let them make the choice. To deal with persistent odors, focus on cleanliness, not cover-ups. Scoop daily, do a full change weekly, and use an unscented litter. You can also add a sprinkle of plain baking soda to the litter to help absorb odors naturally without adding offensive perfumes. Ensure the box is in a well-ventilated area. If the smell is particularly strong and pungent, especially the urine, this is another signal to call your vet, as it can be a sign of dehydration or other health problems. A clean box with a healthy cat should have a minimal, earthy smell, not a chemical or foul one. For the messy litter flinger, the solution is often a bigger box with higher sides. A large storage tote can be a great DIY option. The high sides help contain the kicked-up litter while the open top still provides the visibility your cat needs. You can also place a litter trapping mat around the box. These mats have a special texture that gently pulls litter off your cat's paws as they walk across it, significantly reducing the amount of litter tracked through your house. This solution manages the mess without compromising your cat's comfort or security. Being a great cat guardian means being proactive, not just reactive. Preventing problems is always better than trying to fix them. One of the best proactive steps you can take is to conduct regular litter box checkups. This means taking a moment each day during your scooping routine to really observe. Is the amount of urine normal? Are the clumps a regular size? Is the stool well formed? Any changes, like very large clumps, very small clumps, or no clumps at all, can be an early warning sign of a health issue like diabetes or a urinary blockage, giving you a head start on getting veterinary care. Another key proactive strategy is to manage stress in your cat's environment. Cats are very sensitive to changes in their territory. A new baby, a new pet, construction noise, or even just rearranging the furniture can cause anxiety that may manifest as litter box problems. You can help by ensuring your cat has plenty of vertical space, cat trees, shelves, safe hiding spots, and consistent daily routines for play and feeding. Using pheromone diffusers like Feliway can also help create a sense of calm and security during times of change, heading off stress-related urination issues before they start. Think about the long-term life of your cat. As your cat ages, their needs will change. An older cat may develop arthritis, making it difficult to climb into a high-sided litter box. Be prepared to switch to a box with a lower entry point or even a ramp to make access easier for your senior kitty. Pay attention to their mobility. If you see them hesitating before entering the box, it might be time for an upgrade. Being observant and adapting the environment to their changing physical needs is a crucial part of lifelong care and problem prevention. Finally, always clean up any accidents thoroughly with an enzymatic cleaner. These special cleaners contain enzymes that break down and eliminate the uric acid in cat urine. Regular household soaps and cleaners will not work. They only mask the smell for our human noses. Your cat's powerful sense of smell will still detect the scent, which acts like a signpost telling them, this is an acceptable place to pee. By completely neutralizing the odor with an enzymatic cleaner, you remove that signal and help prevent them from returning to the same spot. Let's dive a little deeper into the hardware of the operation, the box and the litter. When it comes to the box, my mantra is simple: bigger is better, and open is best. Most commercial litter boxes are designed to be appealing to human shoppers, not to the cats who will use them. They are often too small, and many have hoods or covers. The ideal box is a simple, large, open pan. Look for something that is at least 1.5 times the length of your cat. A great, inexpensive option is a large plastic storage container from a hardware store. They are spacious, sturdy, and easy to clean. For the litter itself, the overwhelming preference for most cats is a fine-grained, unscented, clumping litter. The texture mimics the soft sand or soil their ancestors used in the wild. Clumping litter is also fantastic for guardians because it makes scooping easy and efficient, allowing you to remove all the waste daily. Avoid heavily perfumed litters. That fresh linen or spring meadow scent is for you, not your cat. Their sense of smell is 14 times stronger than ours, and those artificial scents can be irritating and may even deter them from using the box altogether. What about all the other types of litter on the market, like crystals, pellets, or corn-based litters? While some cats may tolerate them, they are generally not the first choice. Silica gel crystals can be sharp and uncomfortable on a cat's paws. Wood or paper pellets have a very different texture that many cats dislike, and they don't clump as effectively for waste removal. If you want to try an alternative for environmental or other reasons, always offer it in a separate box next to their current preferred litter and let your cat make the final decision. Never force a switch. When you do a full clean out of the box, which should be done at least once a week, use only mild, unscented soap and hot water. Avoid using harsh chemicals like bleach or ammonia-based cleaners. The smell of ammonia can be mistaken for the smell of urine by a cat, which can confusingly attract them to eliminate nearby or deter them from the box. A good scrub with gentle soap, a thorough rinse, and making sure the box is completely dry before refilling is all you need to keep it fresh and inviting for your feline friend. We've covered a lot of ground, from the absolute basics to the finer points of litter box management. It may seem like a lot to remember, but it all boils down to one simple principle: see the world through your cat's eyes. The litter box is not just a convenience for us. It is a critical component of your cat's health, confidence, and security. Getting it right is one of the most profound ways you can show your cat that you love them, that you understand them, and that you respect their innate wild instincts. It is the cornerstone of a trusting relationship. A clean, safe, and properly placed litter box prevents countless behavioral problems and saves cats' lives. It keeps them out of shelters and in their loving homes where they belong. By following these guidelines, scooping daily, providing enough large open boxes, using unscented litter, and choosing a quiet location, you are setting your cat up for a lifetime of success. You're giving them the gift of a stress-free place to take care of their most basic needs, which allows their true personality to shine through. A confident cat is a happy cat. Remember to be a detective, not a judge. When issues arise, approach them with curiosity and compassion. Your cat is not acting out of spite. They are communicating a need. Your job is to listen to that communication and work with them to find a solution. Always rule out medical issues first, and then patiently explore the environmental and social factors that could be at play. Your relationship with your cat is a partnership, and solving these puzzles together will only make your bond stronger. Ultimately, the litter box is a window into your cat's soul. It's a daily report on their physical and emotional well-being. By paying close attention to it, you become a more attuned and effective cat guardian. You are creating a sanctuary, a territory where your cat doesn't just live, but thrives. And that is the ultimate goal for anyone who shares their life with one of these magnificent creatures. You are building more than just a home. You are building a foundation of trust and mojo that will last a lifetime. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.